Welcome back to the show. And you know, here at Washington Post Live, it's always football season. We can never get enough for it. And today, to get a little taste of it, we have some special guests, two local products who've made it good, made it so good. In fact, they're in the NFL representing for their respective teams. It's Vernon and Vontae Davis join me now. Now, we got the helmets out here. Two classic organizations, two classic helmets. We got to ask you guys flat out, man, who's got the better uniforms? Who's got the better look? Is it the old school Dolphins? Or is it that 49ers with that gold and red?
Well, I'm going to have to go with the 49ers.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I'm going to have to say the 49ers. Sorry, Vontae.
Vontae?
I mean, 49ers have a lot of good traditions, so, I mean, I know I'm a Dolphin, but I'm going to go with the 49ers, helmet-wise.
Well, here was the tiebreaker. They met one time in the Super Bowl, and these guys won. So maybe y'all don't play in the regular season this year. So if y'all get that far, we can really decide it for sure. How about that one?
Yeah.
How many ticket requests would you guys have from the D.C. area?
Probably all of D.C.
Yeah, I bet you will. Of course, Vernon been doing it with the 49ers. Now going into your fourth year.
Going into my fourth year.
Going into your fourth year. Vontae, a rookie out of the University of Illinois. But you guys are doing something real cool here because you guys come back, you're back to your roots. Right. You're having a football camp at Dunbar High School. You're both Dunbar products. Saturday, July 18th from 8 to 1. Saturday, July 18th from 8 to 1. It's a free football camp. Talk to me about the idea of putting it together. It's just something you guys giving back a little bit and kind of going to your roots, what made possible for you guys to get where you are.
Yeah, it's very important because you want to come back to where you grew up at and show kids that you care, not just the kids but the community. And that's what it's all about. I've been trying to tell Vontae, and teach him how important it is to do that. And that's what we want to do. We want to show that we didn't forget where we come from. And
it's real fresh because you were at Dunbar not that long ago. What, 5 years now? I mean, you almost sometimes feel like it wasn't even that bit long ago. Now you're coming back, NFL player. Did you ever imagine that it would happen so fast? That here you are right now. You're living your dream.
Yeah, I mean, I look back and it seemed like I was out running on the track, like track practice, because I ran track for Dunbar, and it just goes fast. My brother told me that it would go fast, and the biggest thing is, live in the moment. Just, worry about, today and don't worry about tomorrow because it goes by fast. It's
amazing when you think about the odds of making it to the NFL, what they are. When you talk about how many kids play football in this country at high school level, not only did you guys both go to Dunbar, which has an outstanding football program, but you're from the same family. Pretty amazing achievement. You guys got some other folks coming out to the camp you want to talk about? What could we expect from the camp?
Well, we got guys that we real close to, like a guy I trained with, Kenny Brick. He's also drafted by the Tennessee Titans. He's coming out. Our agent's coming out. We got a lot of good friends coming out.
And you guys, teach them up now. Yeah. Technique.
Technique. You know what? We're going to teach them technique, but you also want to let the kids know, the importance of other things too, like away from football, your schoolwork, your grades. And, pretty much everything, that has to do with, being a good person. Because you have to be a good person, and you got to treat people good. So just, the moral of the story, just be humble.
And it's interesting for you, Vontae, you're coming into this league, and every year I know the NFL is a rookie symposium. I was checking out on NFL Network, and you had, like, Chris Carter was talking to the guys. But you have a built-in advantage because you have someone right in your own household who's gone through it. What bits of advice has he dispelled to you as you get ready to go through this, which I don't think there's a class in the world that can prepare you for what you're about to experience in the NFL, both on the field and off. What kind of advice is a big brother giving you?
Well, the biggest thing he tell me is to be humble, because it's going to be tough time. Football, you're going to have adversity. That's football.
Especially playing your spot.
Yeah.
They're going after you.
Yeah, and especially at corner, so I'm going to have more adversity because I'm on the island. But the big thing is being humble, thank God. Because if it wasn't for God, we both want to be here today. So that's the biggest thing. And just, taking one day at a time.
Yeah, you already had a scare this summer because there comes out a report, Vontae Davis arrested in Illinois. It wasn't even you. Someone stole your identity?
Yeah, see that.
Did that kind of like open your eyes a little bit? Like, wow, this is real now. People are trying to be me?
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, wow. And I was arrested. And I was in Miami. That's the crazy thing. That's what I knew with this, making this transition is really about.
Yeah, man. And as Vernon, something you know real well, too, is because with YouTube and with all the things that athletes can be exposed to, of course, what you went through with Coach Singletary, the famous thing that's become a clip now, how any moment in your career, your life, on off the field, we've seen it, players, the incidents they get into, can change or alter your life in some way or another. Is that something you didn't quite realize when you came into the league, that at any moment with all the cameras on us, things can change, just like that?
Things can change just like that. You gotta
instantly.
It can. You just gotta know how to handle it.
Yep.
You know, you gotta know how to handle the situation and just be a team guy. You know, as a team guy, like Coach always say, just be about the team and don't be about yourself.
It's interesting because both you guys, we talked about the franchises you go to. Historically strong franchises. When you probably walk in your buildings, there's Super Bowl rings. You play for a team that had the last undefeated season, the only undefeated season. You play for one that racked up many Super Bowls.
Right.
And so did you. What is it like, that kind of built-in pressure, though? When you're in that organization, the assumption is we're here to win. There's nothing else we're here to do, even though there's been rough seasons of late. That's the business at hand.
Right. Just, you know, just play the game. You know, play the game. It is a business, like you said. It's a business, and you know, that's what we're here for. We're here, you know, to become great players, but at the same time, we got to treat it like a business.
What life is a Miami Dolphin? How you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I mean, temperature-wise, real hot. It's humid out there, you know. But I like it, you know, the atmosphere, palm trees. When I seen them palm trees, I was like, I actually took a picture of the palm trees.
None of those in Champaign, Illinois?
No, none of those in Champaign.
Okay, my producer, Scott Taylor, is a big 49ers fan, so he's got a question he needs you to answer, and you can't give the typical pro athlete duck that question. Who's going to be your quarterback? Sean Hill?
You know what?
Put him on the spot.
Or Alex Smith.
I'm sorry, man, but I got to.
Who's going to be the quarterback?
I have to say, I like both of them. You know what? I'm going to say this. Whoever's going to throw me the ball 80 times this season,
they can be the guy.
I'm going to go with them. They can be the guy.
Sean Hill's a Maryland guy.
All I want is 80 catches. That's all I need.
Throw him the rock.
just
and then good things happen for the offense, too.
Great things will happen. Everybody will get a chance to be successful.
All right, folks. Vernon and Vontae Davis, two local guys, may do it. The football camp, Dunbar High School, Saturday, July 18th from 8 to 1. We'll talk more about it again. You guys are always welcome on the show. Best of luck the rest of the offseason.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right.